Welcome to another episode of the French Toast Diaries. Today I went to the Pilgrim Lounge, which is not only is it a lounge, it's also a cafe and a boutique hotel which is situated opposite Paddington station. Let's get straight into the scoring. Right, so ambiance. The ambiance it's like your living room. It's not very formal and I quite like that. When I got there, I was asked if I wanted to sit outside, and at the time it was a little bit chilly, so I declined and I stayed inside. But it was fine because like they had the long doors and they were open, etc. And you had the cool music in the background, and it just very reminded me of like your living room, only probably a bit tidy and a bit chicer. But I really liked the setting, and I gave the setting an 8. Next up, the service. I would call the service functional but not very friendly. So the service did what it was supposed to do, but it didn't seem, it was very kind of like very like that. That's how I can describe it. Wasn't particularly friendly but functional. The service was quick considering there was like one person doing like taking the orders, serving the food and the drink. And I could see, even though there wasn't a lot of people, it was still a lot for one person to do. So maybe that's why they didn't really have the time to be kind of really friendly. It was just very, very functional service. And because of that, I gave the service a 7 out of 10. Now, the piece de resistance, the French toast. So this French toast had a Nutella sauce, hazelnuts, a scoop of Biscoff ice cream, and a caramelized pear. My overall thoughts, this French toast wasn't big enough compared to the one I had at Capilongo. It just seemed quite small for the size. Even though the taste was really good, it was a really good taste. The size of it, it just felt very small. What I did like was the fact that they used pear, because most French toasts tend to just throw in some berries and it's a bit like, but they used the pear, and I liked that aspect of it. But the size of it, it just wasn't enough for me. And because of that, I give it a 6 out of 10. Yeah, I know, 6 out of 10. But the tastes were there, the ice cream. And the thing with ice cream as well with French toast is that you have to eat it quite quickly because it just melts everywhere, because obviously the French toast is hot. I also had a drink. I had their homemade lemonade, which wasn't great because I could hardly taste any lemon in it. When you do homemade lemonade, it's normally really quite sharp because you're using actual real lemons. You're squeezing out the juice from the lemons. I could barely taste a lemon in it. I'm like, how much water did you put in this? It's just a hint of lemon. So that was kind of disappointing. So here's the overall score, which I think puts it behind Capilongo. I mean, we still only done 2. But it's currently in second place, the Pilgrim Lounge. Let me know in the comments if you have been to the Pilgrim Lounge and tried their French toast. Until next time, cake lovers.